Yeah.
I'm always warm. I feel warm. I feel kind of warm right now.
Yeah,
You're warm.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not my circulation.
Yeah, no, my blood is just stagnant.
Apparently, because you always feel
It's more booze than it's.
It's more of a slime consistency than
apparently.
Okay. So things and stuff. Does anyone want to do a recap?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I'll do my best.
Did we do the dinner, the interrupted
Yeah.
the dinner thing?
Oh, yeah. We went and talked with the daughter.
Delara.
The daughter, quote unquote, whatever she is.
The daughter. She's the daughter.
Delara.
Delara.
She has a name.
Mine's inside the thing. Not no, that's yours. I put mine inside.
Okay, what do you want to face? The deck that violates the Geneva Convention, or the deck that prevents the other one from violating the Geneva Convention?
Geneva
They're both
Convention.
token bombers.
The Geneva Convention is a checklist.
What's the second option? What colors?
So the Geneva Convention one is green, I think it's not green, and then the one that the Defender of the Realm, which is called, is red black.
I'll fight. You know, I want to fight the Geneva Convention. Yeah.
They both offer.
Yeah.
You're just gonna get everyone's best decks.
Combine them all together. Super deck.
Yes.
I'm gonna sneak
You use both of them at the same time and fight
I'm
them.
actually gonna play two hands.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably because I think part of the issue is I need
Because
to
my
get
other guy
all
only
that
has dragon type
is I
attacking
can't
moves,
get
and
my
fair
deck
types
to
are million dragon
start
type
popping off
moves,
fast.
so if you did nothing, so I had to win with this Pokemon or I'd lose.
Well, you want you to be on fair type with him.
Yeah.
What fair type?
All right.
What happens if I beat the Geneva? The Geneva Convention?
I did.
Nothing in the world can stop me.
Yeah, no, because that's the deck we don't let him play because it's
the
not
best
cast.
magic player in the world. That's what that means if I beat it.
It means you should start doing tournaments. And stuff.
Oh, yeah, can you do the tournament?
No.
Wow.
Get
No,
the-
I was playing with my.
Get the Cowboy Bebop cards.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is.
Yeah, do
No,
you
no, no,
Reward
I
yourself
was
with
playing-
Cowboy Bebop.
I was playing with my sister yesterday, and she was like saying tournament lingo while we were playing. I'm like, what the fuck? Who are you?
What happened to you? I'm supposed to be the.
You know, I was just like, I'm just like, she was like, actually, you should have said that before you did this. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, who are you? I'm gonna.
My friend
It
needs
actually
to
across the table.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, we should.
There's only room for one nerd in this house, sister.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. It's because what's everybody's boyfriend got? I guess he does tournaments occasionally, so like he does the lingo or whatever.
How
Yeah.
dare
I
she?
play casually.
How dare she be?
You play like a weird mix of
Have a
casual
neat
and not.
interest.
So I'd say it's still more
Because
casual
like
than that.
your actual play style isn't casual, but the
Is it not?
No,
Do I play like I play in a tournament?
you just play really aggressively.
Is there a turn-taking clock like in chess matches?
Well, I think that's because how I used to play, I would lose all the time.
Yeah.
I used to play very passively, so now I realize like, oh, I actually need to attack
Yeah,
people.
so like your actual play style is really like competitive, but you're like
Lingo
you don't you like if you tried to play in a tournament right now, they would expel you.
Whoa!
Sounds good to me.
Because you don't like read like your cards correctly, like use the correct lingo and everything. But
Chris doesn't
Commander,
You're not using the insider
No,
language, so you are not a member of that social team.
Commander is up for a casual
My character has
like, format, so like I don't really care. Like, but like if you're in a tournament, I think tournament Commander pisses me off more than anything. Because Commander was designed to be a casual format. It's not supposed to have tournaments. It's casual. Now Pauper is like the only casual format, but even then, they're Pauper tournaments.
You just get mad every time anything becomes competitive.
No, it's just.
Yeah, I don't know what poppers are.
I know.
I mean, I know.
Copper is
Copper's
like,
common.
yeah, it's about this.
You can only use cards that aren't uncommon, rare, or mythic.
Oh, that's
So-
okay.
Only the cards that have the black and white deck symbol. If it has silver, gold, or bronze, then you can't use it.
Yeah, this sounds boring.
I agree.
I don't like copper that much. Although, yeah, good.
All right.
Wait, you're like, wait.
Well, I was gonna say something else, but then I was like, no, I'm wasting time that we could be playing.
Okay.
I give you permission to start.
I digress.
Thank you. All right. I appreciate the
I
permission.
veto that permission.
Oh, I have no idea.
I repeal it. Vetoed. Man. You do not get to. Okay, so quick recap. So you all had taken the. There were two major things that I remember happening last time. One was the reformation of fully of the incarnate. Built on the squad using the Grok Soul Stone, friend of Penny's, right? And now there's a 4-foot 4-foot griffin made of geodes, basically, large geodes, and it is basically walking around behind Penny almost like a pet would. So yeah, that's cool. And
Or she's coming with us to the.
she, I believe you all had convinced her to come with you aboard the ship.
Is it
It might
that
be
much
good, but it might be
convincing?
bad.
Yeah.
It might be good.
I just said you should come with. She was like, then she rambled for.
Yeah, she does. She does that. Yeah, and you guys. Then after okay. After that, you all tried to crash the party a little bit, but the two the romantic romantic interest, they both of them had stepped out, and Galar was in the process of cheering. There were a few arm wrestling matches that ensued, and a little bit of tension between paladins and the Duke, who was trying to investigate.
They don't know what nobility is, apparently.
So that is actually, there was a lot of role play in that last session, and actually for the last couple sessions. So, but good things are your incarnate is formed. You Max is no longer having cursed items, and that was the other thing that happened. Giblet kept trying to persuade the Duke to give them the Thor item. So yeah, and
Yeah,
Am I-
knows that you're.
Oh yeah. Oz and
Yeah.
Giblet.
We know that.
I don't think either of us said anything.
Oh no, we didn't say anything. We just took note.
and Garen's
Across the
character.
theme.
That's right.
My character did absolutely nothing.
As we know, expert performance can fall while making it seem not intentional when it was intentional.
And then Garen's character spent some time touching base with the crew, finding out that Snoff had a birthday coming up. One of the Goblin Boys. So that's the short of what happened the last time we were together for this campaign. I believe you had ended all back at the ship, or no, we had ended you all walking off into the sunrise of a mural in front of you, basically. Which that's cinematic. But you were heading back to the ship. So as you all are heading back to the ship where Inverse is currently doing many things, artificer things, what do you want to do? Oh, and I think Ben, was your character back at the ship basically napping? I'm trying to remember. Okay.
Owen's very sleepy.
Yeah. So Ellen watched a bit of the back and forth with Penny and the group, and then I think when the group headed into the temple, Ellen stayed behind at the ship. That's what I sort of remember.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah. So with that, what do you guys want to do now?
Continue heading backwards.
Once
You
again,
made it, so we'll say you made it back to the ship. All is well. It's well into the evening at this point. Call it close to midnight.
It's my bad.
Not that there's a sun or moon in the ethereal plane in the traditional sense. It's all pretty gray, except for the color you provide with your wonderful personalities.
My inverse voice is all comedic now.
Huh?
My inverse voice is all comedic now. I gotta
It's
fix
always
it.
been comedic.
It's always been comedic, but like it feels worse than normal. Maybe it, I don't know.
How did it go?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we have. I assume Penny in the incarnates with us, right?
Yeah. So Penny's back on the ship.
Generally,
Oh yeah,
reference
she
the...
came with the. Was that incarnate in the like?
No, no.
No, it was that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So she stayed near the door. The incarnate stayed in the hall. It's because it's basically like 4 foot tall. I think I said it was the size of a rhino, roughly right now.
Baby rhino.
Baby rhino. Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't help me. I don't
Big
think
dog.
I've seen a baby rhino.
Very big dog.
Taller than Gimlet.
I think 4 foot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a foot taller than Gimlet.
That's a better frame of reference for me.
If you think like Star Fox style graphics, though, that's what this thing looks like. Like old, like 90s, like 3-dimensional.
Why is it low poly?
It's because it's made of, but it's made of the geos, right? These stones.
Oh,
So
but
it's
it's like big geos.
Yeah.
So it's low poly.
Yeah.
Graphic card doesn't seem to be updated. He doesn't actually say that. He doesn't know what a graphic card is.
Like, if anyone, the artificer would be the one.
Video, things like
So yeah, actually it's this size. When you guys get back to the airship, all of you go aboard, and the Griffin will basically float fly up to the top of the airship and kind of sit on top of the balloons. Or that top. The top here.
the citadel.
I have to get some supplies.
And then we're going to investigate the kidnapped people. Or escaped people?
No.
I think they're mostly escaped.
Missing.
Oh, you were gone. Yeah, that was our boys' night out.
We've heard about that quest.
Were you guys there?
Yeah.
The or
Because that's when we talked to the
Benji's proposed like the person in charge of that.
I was gone.
Oh,
yeah,
you
you
were. I'm trying to think of that because that whole place is like a creepy hospital city.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very creepy. I want to turn that thing.
Yeah,
They're like mind control. They are genuinely mind control.
admittedly, like it's kind of the only way that the Banshees can like be functional, but
I think we kill the Banjis and take over the clothes, but that's later.
That's not.
Basically.
I don't disagree.
Anyway, but she said that the cave will eat or something and go on like let their urges out. Or
Yeah, it's to like
But-
let them what are the things the Amish do like where they,
Oh, where they let them go live in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob Springer.
Yes, there you go. That's like roasting about that. Like a mental like institution.
But these guys actually
So they get allowed to use cell phones.
Yeah, they might have been kidnapped. They might have just decided not to come back. Our quest is to find out, and yeah, I think we're supposed to try and return them, but I'm not so
Yeah, I don't trust the city.
I believe it was either Elwin or Dave Id. I think Elwin was there. And he was the one who noticed. I think you were the one who got the high roll, and David was the last.
Correct.
But Elwin had remembered in the Radiant Citadel seeing people of their description kind of in awkward positions with shackles, I believe.
Yeah.
right. So they might have just been kidnapped. They might have to go back. But I don't think we should let them go back. Even if we unkidnap them, we should kidnap them ourselves.
I think it's a horrible idea.
To the crew.
Yeah,
That's even worse. That's,
Okay.
I think it's Losigans.
they
There
will
is
like it. They will
I mean, if
like.
they want to say it, well, I'm not going to force them to join the stream. Just tell them that's their only option if they die, but
Yeah.
they don't have
I mean,
You're the ones.
They-
I'm not the monster. You are.
they technically have a choice. I mean, if they kill us, then they can go free. So.
I'll help them.
2 days too late for that.
What planet resistance are you from?
But we're never recovered.
It's a good question. I'm not giving you information
Just a middle of like a hard disagreement. What plane of existence do you have? Random question.
Yeah, this is an
Icebreaker.
Where are you going?
This doesn't pertain to anything.
So if I
else.
kill you here, do you go back anywhere
I'm
or?
not gonna kill him.
He's gonna ban it.
Well, you can't get there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna banish him.
And you guys don't. Yeah.
Technically, I don't.
I think everyone else.
You're the only
Dave-
people who know.
Yeah, I thought
Dave knew, but I'm not
Yeah,
Dave.
Dave isn't here anymore.
I'm
Last day.
I just realized something.
Okay.
You had a conversation with him.
So we're heading back to.
Dave.
No, I said give what's in peaceful ignorance about.
Oh, I was thinking about Dave.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, I think we're heading
I
back
know,
to.
but see,
That's what this is. That was a long way of explaining. We're going back to the Citadel.
like, I have the shirt.
I don't know.
Probably forgot I put that on it.
Yeah, you just so any of the like past like scenes, just remember that Gimlet had a really shiny helmet.
That's probably so it tilts a little bit.
Like trying to like peek through the like he's not even peeking through the aisles, he's like peeking through like an upgrade or
I turned
something.
it around and made my own eyes.
Drill holes in it. Ah, I see. That makes sense.
It's like a little pumpkin, like Dracula.
Perfect.
So you guys were caught up on some points of facts among yourselves as you're walking. You guys rejoin Elwin and Inverse back on the ship. You give them are there any details you wouldn't give them based on what just happened?
I mean, I don't even think Oz is going to go into that much detail. Oz is going to hit the broad points if they wanted the details. they
Give
should
it
put
a
there.
little full detail, but really fast.
Can I make an intelligence check to see how much I can remember?
Which details would Giblet emphasize?
Everything.
Okay.
I would say I would be like, not only would I tell my perspective, but I would tell what I think other people.
You're getting a lot of meta commentary,
Yeah.
like the director's cut.
Like, everything down to like
The lowest was 17.
The arm wrestlers, yeah.
Oh, and Oz did look at painting some things. That was the other part of last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't able to get much information out of Galara. She was purposely vague.
She comes across ditzy, but she's surprisingly capable.
I don't think she comes across as particularly ditzy.
Okay. Well, good. All right.
She comes across as very suspicious
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sweet and nice.
and suspicious.
And nice.
I mean, relatable in some respects. But insanely suspicious.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that was the other big thing. You guys gave me a hard time for the NPCs I give you. That's what it was. I remember that part. You guys were like, "What's with these NPCs?"
I left them in the theme with the NPCs.
Oh yeah, they all are like
They all have like
anxiety.
anxiety.
No, I'm holding
So, is there anything we want to fast pace through? Like, yes, we're doing things, and we'll basically when Penny gets here, we arrive, or we head out, or what is it that? What's kind of the big next step?
Once Sephi arrives, we leave.
Or,
We should ask Steffi.
I will.
About what?
For evening.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
We gotta do that.
But
and we
every
can-
yeah, I mean we could do that while we're heading out.
we could do that while we're traveling.
Yeah.
Or we
Yeah.
could just wait in front of her room until she shows up.
Or hands-on.
I
Why
mean,
don't you do
Okay.
yeah, I think it's gonna take a rest.
I need to take her.
I'll start.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna take a long rest and not just sit outside her room.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna sleep in my bed.
Sure.
Let me see.
How bad the other cats are. I'm doing clarity things. I need rest to go to
Cool.
That's why I wasn't at full. I was like, why
bed.
am I
Yeah,
not
the
at
thing
full
exploded. I
health?
was the only one that rolled.
Yeah, because when I was like copying down my like character sheet last night, I was like, why am I not at full health? What happened?
I think I could become the high priest. Just saying.
I disagree.
I feel
I've
like
done the
I
most
feel like-
legendary things out of
I
anyone.
feel like it would
That is true. It would therefore,
Manipulating Devin.
Sorry.
I feel like it deserves to be more of a high priest.
Gimli can be. I could be second high priest. I could be vice high priest.
We could be co-high priest.
Oh, hi.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so I think we're gonna take a.
So, if you need to take a long rest, you can take a long rest. Sephi won't be back for the equivalent of a long rest.
Oh, perfect.
Uh,
That's oddly convenient.
Wait, what?
So Sephi arrives in what would be the equivalent of the morning hours. So, yeah.
The morning after. She's went that night.
Wait, when's the Goblin's birthday?
Don't say
Today.
So it would be the next day. So, yeah, after a long rest, it would be the Goblin's birthday.
I am already setting up decorations.
So, Elwin, you notice that Inverse has taken it upon himself to start creating decorations of some kind. Point of fact. Would you like? Yeah, he seems to be starting to decorate the ship in some sort of birthday theme. Right. Not yet. Not yet. She's.
Some of us listen to the crew, and apparently it's one of the goblins' birthdays.
She's one. Name
Can I make an intelligence check to see if he remembers?
Are you gonna use your special abilities so that it gets to 25 and there's no point in rolling?
If I'm in danger
It
of
was
failing.
yesterday. You have a high intelligence. His name is Snuff.
No. All right.
Snoph. Oh no, actually this is a different what? Yeah, Snuff. Not Schnapps. That's different.
That is not the goblin.
Smirnoff.
Schnapp the Goblin. Nevermore. Wait, that's not. So yeah, Snuff.
So yeah. There's a goblin's name was Snuff.
What's the next day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's the next morning after a long rest, but before
Yay.
Stephanie gets back. And so yeah.
Yeah. Are we supposed to give him something? I don't know anything.
I'll cover that. It'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
Can Giblet go
What?
take one of Duke's silk pillows?
Do you wait while the dude's in bed, or do you wait till he leaves?
I'll wait till he leaves.
Okay.
And I'll take the pillow.
And what are you gonna do with the pillow?
I'm gonna give it to the birthday boy.
All right. I don't see a reason to stop you. If you wait for him to leave, you don't even have to stealth. It's just like
It's just a little.
You just pick up a
I wanna.
We say it's for both of us. I'm going to get a present. I'm gonna grab one by the bottom of one.
Is everyone else getting?
Yeah, we definitely look bad.
it's like a housewarming or something. Or like
Or like a birthday party.
it does seem like a wedding or a baby thing the way you guys are
Well,
treating it.
he's performing ceremony, so it could be a wedding. It could be a wedding if we wanted it. It could be a wedding.
Coming of age.
You know what?
It could be a wedding.
It's the youngest brother. It's like a bar mitzvah.
You can perform a wedding in ceremony.
I know.
So it could be a wedding.
Funnily enough, it's like the best.
Yeah, so I was gonna say. You'd be better off if it was a wedding.
Yeah. Wedding does have like the best.
We're doing it for the advertising.
Yeah.
Would you marry
Like your dad brought would.
How do you think he'll feel about a crowbar? I haven't used mine.
Are we gonna give him a crowbar?
I'm gonna give him a crowbar.
Yeah, it's
Wait, give,
Is it snuff?
Snuff.
Giblet, if I were to give you a crowbar, would you like it?
Do I get the crowbar?
It's not actually giving you a crowbar. That's the problem. I'm gonna be giving this crowbar to whose birthday it is.
Okay.
When's your birthday, Giblet? I'll get you a crowbar.
I'm hesitant to damage
Is
the.
what?
It's every Thursday.
Every Thursday. Alright. When's your actual birthday?
My actual birthday is a date. that is undecided right now.
Okay. Well, when you figure out when your birthday is, I'll give you a crowbar too. How does that sound good?
It's fake my birthday to get loot from you guys.
Do you want a crowbar too?
I mean, I'll break into stuff.
I'm exclusive. I haven't used it. So.
I believe it.
Oh, I could have just stolen something to give him.
Right?
I'm gonna go rifle through Nolan's desk. Actually, yeah.
What is the point to steal? I feel like
You have the 1%
What happens when you steal is that everyone feels comfortable stealing from you.
Once I see the,
Reciprocal.
I'd like to rifle through Nolan's desk.
take the page again.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
What is this? Straight. Just straight.
That is a 28.
No, not like.
Okay. Is there anything you would have hidden, and what's in your desk?
Not hidden, but in my desk, I definitely have like some wine bottles and some wine glasses, a bunch of fancy and just like a handful of rings and some jewelry, probably.
None of those seem quite like goblin
And
stuff.
some, you know,
However, you can put a ring on a crowbar.
I think I'm just going to. How many wine bottles do you think there'd be?
three.
I'm gonna steal 2.
Two? Two?
You have one wine bottle left.
And I'm gonna.
After, we'll say 3 after the one that you took for your gift.
I'm gonna hide the wine bottles and my stuff.
Oh, you're not even gonna give them a gift. You're just gonna take them and hide.
I wasn't sure what you want.
Okay. Add them to your inventory. And let her know what quality of wine they would have been. Okay. So then they're worth 50 gold pieces each.
The cost isn't gonna matter.
I'm not telling you.
I'm just gonna hold on to those forever. Someday Golden's gonna be like, man, I'm really low on wine. Not that's crazy. I picked up some wine recently.
What a
How much gold do you have?
I'll give him the wine for free.
Elwin,
that's right, you
you
can
start
make
hearing, you're
Sort
sort
of
of like doing like action scene music. Bum bum, ba-da-da, bum 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 bum, ba-da-da, bum 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 bum. Like he's like, so we got, we can do anything today? Bum bum, and he's like he's not that your sort of personality is like humming tunes of action as you kind of go about your day.
Oh wait.
Your blade,
Oh
'cause
my
you're,
blade.
I was
you're
told.
you're because you're the, that's the type of warlock you are, right?
Oh yeah. Wait. So.
So you guys are at the temple. You're docked at the temple,
Damn it.
waiting to leave as soon as Sephi
Is
arrives.
there anything on the temple that I can murder? They wouldn't be bad.
Not on the ethereal plane.
I mean, there's like stowaways. That's not how like rats got over here. Moved into America.
Make an investigation check. You get up in the wee hours of the morning, having had a full rest, because you didn't go do the gallivanting around like they did. So you've got a couple hours. So yeah, make an investigation check to see if you can find something to kill.
I got a nat 20. Both fall away.
Okay.
I'll give him that's all we'll do.
Just kill a whole bunch of rats.
Yeah, give him the rat line.
The rats are praying with sort of
So
Pull the epic from
So you wander around the temple for a good hour, and you get the bearings of things, and every now and then what people will go, and that sort of thing as you're walking by, and you hear at one point you hear the sound of livestock, and you find a large entryway that opens to a large courtyard that appears to be almost like their version of a livestock farm. And let's see.
He's got sneak peek through his real stuff.
One second.
a note. I was remembering you're supposed to be good with one of the wine back.
So
I'll
as you get there, you see that there is a cook/butcher who's beginning to prepare things for the morning breakfast. As part of that, there are a number of giant fire beetles that are used for this meal, and he has one that he appears to that he's kind of wrangling right now. A giant fire beetle. Often farmed for the glowing glands they possess, which can provide illumination, but also for the core meat.
Pretty much,
Kind of like crab.
right. Immediately, he's wrangling with it, like wrangling, like he's definitely like trying to murder it, right?
Yeah, it's clear like he's got a cleaver out, and he's like he's got a cleaver. He's got a large cleaver and like a lasso thing going on.
Right.
Okay, where's
You know,
He also has like a solid like breastplate only kind of armor on because of the situation.
and I assume that like the beetles completely.
If
filled
someone
with
is
them,
in
right?
front of you staring right at you, stay still.
To a degree.
Maybe they won't see you.
Right now,
Sometimes it's some gambling here.
it feels kind of like him chasing it, and like it's like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and he throws the lasso once, and then he throws it twice. He seems to really be struggling to lasso this thing and get it like wrangled in.
Right.
It's still pretty early, and you can see that there are bags under his eyes, as if he got a bad night's sleep.
Yeah, he just. You know, I think I might just. I think one of the most three beans of punching.
Okay, so you see him chasing with the cleaver. Do you? Okay, so yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Wow.
Here's one. We have 2 23s and a
2 23s and a 22.
Yeah.
That definitely hits this thing. Yes. And roll your damage.
8.
When you're in the area of Gen 1,
Okay.
you can use
They only have 4 hit points. So, and those are such high rolls that like you can do really precise work. Where would you aim them?
At its goal, that you decapitated.
So just one is enough. And so the first one goes through, and it's like it like pushes through the lower half, and the next one goes through and cleaves the other half of the neck, separating the head. And as the head starts to fall, the third one goes and hits it, and like actually knocks it into like the guy's stomach, like a fastball without a glove, straight to his gut. And so he kind of catches it. I should say what I do, but it's really more appropriate here. So yeah, like a wide receiver catching a long pass.
Yeah.
So thanks. Thanks. That'll make things way better.
Yeah. Much you do that, head. Where did the more stuff from trying?
Yeah, I can give you the head. That's yeah, you know, that's fine. Sure, here. He chucks it at you.
Really good job.
All right, for the you can take it over the corner.
You hear a sigh of relief, from your sword, and it seems to kind of rest a little bit, like napping style.
You took your helmet.
I get my morning murder session.
So yeah, the giant fire beetle slumps and you walk away.
Yeah.
Awesome. So with that, anything else anyone would do before Seppi comes back? Okay.
Wait, I have a logistics question. So I have David's helmet, right? How long would it theoretically take to cut out holes in the back of the helmet?
Metal?
Holes in the back of the helmet?
Yeah, like cut out new faces in the back of the helmet.
With like
poking around.
So like a
Super shiny, the super
Like-
shiny one.
Like the cylindrical or conical.
Like a
Was there a plume like a legionnaire?
or casting helmets, the frog mount.
It would take specialty tools and a blacksmithing chip, or something along those lines.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in my pocket.
And
The whole helmet.
at this point,
Yes. That's what
Someone
my bag would be holding.
Someone who has a 1980s Nike cell phone in their pocket.
I have my super bag.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
bag of
cool.
holding. It's just a bag of holding that looks like a holder.
Ooh, that's really fun.
Oh yeah, it's so purple.
Okay. So with that, as the morning kind of moves on, decorations are being placed or are completed as Sephi climbs the board. She's whistling to herself, and she's got her, as you saw her before, she has the metallic skirt, kind of 50s style skirt going on.
We all converge at that moment.
She gets
Beetlehead.
yeah. So Sephi climbs on, and then shortly after, Elwyn returns with a beetlehead trophy, with a fire beetlehead trophy. So yeah, Sephi's whistling to herself, and I guess were all of you who had basically gone to wait on deck with their birthday present for stuff. Okay. So she's here, and all you are up a little early this morning. When you,
What time is it? Is it a normal time for us to be up?
I mean, it's all gray. It's the equivalent of like 7 in the morning because you guys weren't up. Wait, 8 in the morning. Yeah.
Is that normal time for us?
It's complicated because of the it's complicated.
Oh, this fits in.
And I want to see what kind of helmet.
Sleep with this party is complicated since almost half of you don't technically need it. I think.
This is what it will be.
That's what David.
It's terrifying.
He's
You should get like disadvantage on all charisma checks.
I feel like I'd be so cute.
Maybe Giblet is pretty cute.
so.
Anyway, yeah. So we're
Yeah, right.
It's not super early, but it's like
Early enough.
yeah, it's
so if I'm gonna be real
8-ish.
with you, I have no reference of time right now.
And in this place, it's actually kind of hard to have a reference. You know that you went to bed not early, and everything is still gray.
So if your time is an illusion, I don't know how many days we've been here. How was your date?
Oh, it was we went for a nice walk. He made a nice meal, and we went for a nice walk, and we did some very meaningful talking. And that was real sweet. It was real sweet, It was real sweet. Yeah, I heard you all went and visited Galara.
Yes.
So, how did that go? Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah.
I need to talk to the high priest about sleepovers, but other than that, everything.
Oh, that's right.
Well, she's very special, and
Yes, I got that.
and we are all very protective of her. It was there's
Yeah, I saw the paintings. Some interesting stuff in there.
certainly.
Oh, remind me, the really big one. How long ago was that painted again?
Okay, everyone.
Well,
Anyways.
I believe that was at least. Well, like you said, time is a funny thing here on the ethereal plane.
It really is, isn't it? But ballpark.
It was definitely more than a few years ago, if I remember correctly.
Like a few.
I mean, it's hard to say because I don't age like normal people. I got these
Yeah, of course.
in a traditional
I
sense.
feel like I need to take
I can persuade. I don't want to just not.
The researcher in me is just so curious about. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. 19.
All right. Yeah. Well, it was honestly, it was close to about 20 years ago, frankly.
Oh my.
And that was a very special day for her, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was one of the times that we came back together after a while. It was good. I remember there were some good memories that day.
Interesting. Right, yeah. Very.
You hungry? You want a sandwich?
She notices the beetle head in your hand. Well, that's one way to make a mess to make sure your workers are doing something as like the head is like dripping onto the deck. Some of the innards.
It just goes, I'm not good at wrapping gifts, okay?
Oh, gifts. Is there some sort of
I don't know if you know this, but I'm gonna check my notes.
Even in need of help.
One of the goblins, his name is Snuff. His birthday is today, so.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, you all hired the goblin crew, correct?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So I've been making the rounds, checking out on everyone.
Oh, and his birthday's today.
Yes.
I see.
So I think as we were traveling, it wasn't too much trouble. We got like a small celebration for him.
Oh, sounds like a plan to me. You know,
Peppermint schnapps.
SNOPA.
Just because it's a
Snuff.
goblin.
Snuff. Schnoff, not schnoff. Snuff. Schnoff.
Yeah.
Snuff. And it's I can't guarantee that I didn't make that up on the spot. It was it reminds me of the movie She's All That, but it's a whole other thing. Never mind. It's old movie. So anyway, 20 years,
It's classic enough.
25 years.
It's classic enough.
20 years, man.
It's classic enough for me to have watched it a
Good.
million times.
Movie. It's such a good movie.
It is.
It's one my wife's big fan. Yeah.
You know, Pepsi, did you get him a gift?
Pepsi?
Pepsi.
That's her name?
Steffi?
You would say so.
It's short for I love. Is it? What did I say? It was short for? Right?
Yes.
It's short for Persephone.
I guess Pepsi's pretty close to that, huh?
You know what? That's a. If you want to call me Pepsi, I think I could get behind that. It sounds bubbly and sweet. Sorry.
I'll give you that. You can have that one. Yes, though. Right.
Oh, I called him Grave. That
It
one.
wouldn't be the first time someone called me grape.
Alright.
I accept your approval.
It's like Inosuke.
You know
Like, yeah, he'll get like people's names wrong, but every so often he'll actually get their name right. It's something that.
Oh, but yeah, anyway, birthday. We got a birthday present.
That's wonderful. You know, I was actually gonna say, I was considering staying here another day or two, but that's not a problem.
Why another day?
Yeah.
Well, I just, we had it. Elvin and I had a real good talk,
Okay, so you want to stay behind for
and it's been good seeing Galara again. She has a special place inside for me.
Giblet?
Okay. We can stay, but I want to sleep over.
Oh no, that's not necessary. You all can continue traveling. I'll join you in a day.
But
That sounds good.
Just don't die and don't get the airship exploded. You know what I mean?
That's absolutely fine. You're
Yeah.
perfectly welcome to stay behind to hang out with
Yeah, and you all I'll just be here. I'll return to you in a day wherever the ship's at. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
What about that woman with the incarnate?
Penny?
8 years.
Oh, did Penny come
Yeah.
back? Oh, where is she?
Where is she?
Is she in my maybe did she go in the quarters with the incarnate? Is she over in my cabin?
Oh, about the incarnate. Also, some stuff happened. I wasn't there for it personally, so you guys better explain it.
Like,
Again.
Yes.
I thought
Under
I thought
what I
it
see
was
now.
It's
He
complete
stayed
and
back.
it's big.
No, didn't the incarnate happen on the... Oh, no, it
No.
didn't.
No, she just
Right,
read it.
because we exploded.
Against my recommendations, they decided to blow up the incarnate.
You
It's still okay.
I should have figured it
Figured it out.
and no one else would have gotten it.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's perfectly fine.
It's bigger.
It would be
I'm fine
make more
with
sense if
it.
you just sucked.
Well, so where is
Yeah.
it? Where's Penny again?
I didn't participate though in the ritual. What?
Where's Penny in the incarnate?
probably in your canon, I would
All right. Well, I gotta go change
Somewhere.
anyways. I'll go.
assume. Like,
I none of us bothered to check and see where she went.
yeah, I would just assume that she's in Steffi's cabin. 'Cause
I.
that's where Giblet's gonna assume.
It seems like a real.
I
Well,
think I vaguely
I
remember
keep,
that.
I keep a bunk there for her. She knows how to pull it out and everything. So
It's like a Murphy back here.
yeah, it's a Mephisto bag down in.
Mephisto man. Right.
It's a Smurfy.
Double decker couch.
Hold on. Did I get that? Did I get that right or did I get that wrong? Hold on. I had a specific. I was trying to think of. Yeah, it's not Mephisto. It's who's
Mephistopheles?
is that the who's the guy who in Greek or Roman who's
Oh, I was thinking of D&D lore. That's totally wrong.
no, is it? It's just
Hephaestus.
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 Yes,
You're
it's an Hephaestus.
In the mythology.
I know, but there are. It's like looking at the roster of 5 football teams. That's what mythology is. Okay. So, it's like if all you know is Hercules and Zeus, you basically it's like knowing Mahomes and then whoever the other guy was who played in the Super Bowl
Travis Kelce.
or Tom. Yeah,
I don't know any
and he's
football
local.
people.
Anyways,
so-
moving on. So
Yeah.
the name I meant to say was it's a Hephaestus band. Yeah, because you know it is
So bad.
mechanic. Never. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
So it's a Hephaestus band.
That's cool.
And so, but yeah, I'll go check on her. You guys can. So you're saying the incarnate's no longer in my?
You know, we
How did
really.
the-
Oh,
So we-
it's up on the balloon.
Oh, that is.
At least last time we saw it was up there. For all I knew,
I
it
tried to grade it.
Yeah, we weren't necessarily keeping the best track of it.
It's not our
We were really tired. We went through a
We
lot.
had a long day.
So
Not all of us got to relax with the day with the.
I have to say, you all definitely keep me on my toes, and technically, I don't have toes, so that's saying something, right? I mean, I kind of have these really nice shoes I can swap out at the ankle and stuff. Never mind. My favorites are the copper sets. They got some nice heels on. Anyways, I'll be back.
Well, anyway.
Somehow her metallic skirt swishes ever so slightly.
It's like the metal
as she
sound
walks
when you like shake a sheet of metal.
Making the loudest noise possible.
It's not a light. It's not a thunder. No. But I like the idea of more like a music box playing as she walks
Oh, that's much nicer.
with but deeper tones than a music box.
I should invent a thunder.
I think it's just a sheet of metal.
Yeah.
You have to do that. You
Get a
just
sheet of metal.
He's gonna have a nurse invent a sheet of metal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or a cup and ball, you know.
Oh yeah.
Equally entertaining.
Huh?
Cup and ball.
Yeah, cup and ball.
You have a cup and you have a ball.
And you have
It's
to
a
try
fun
to get
game.
them all.
And the string connects them, and you try and toss them. It was on an episode of The Simpsons.
The act of slaughter.
When they
No.
when Bart and Milhouse had the video games taken away, they argued over who got to have the cup and
I'll
ball.
be honest, I haven't watched The Simpsons in probably like a decade.
Me either, yeah.
I've only watched one episode when I was.
I've never seen this thing.
You've
in
never
my
seen
life.
that?
Plastic
No,
kid's toy, yeah.
I
yeah.
followed this
Though
girl on
I was
Instagram
thinking
that
like
does
the-
things
Actual
and,
cup one.
Yeah, it's the cup version, yeah.
He scrolled past that.
Okay, anyway,
That's the advanced
that is not.
That's
That's
the one.
neither.
Suffice to say,
That's
music,
exactly what I was
music
going to
box
say.
clinking as she swishes away.
Cup and ball, apparently. Look like Ken.
Bushido Gloss Kendama Blood Red. I think it's called a Kendama.
Anyway,
If you look up cup and ball, it comes
okay,
up.
so she goes to leave. So she leaves then. Where's she going? I kind
To her quarters, yeah. Yeah.
Should we get
And then
some off?
she's gonna stay here.
She taps on, she gently knocks on her own door, and says, Penny, Penny, you there? And then she steps in slowly and closes the door behind her.
Denny.
Denny.
Denny's.
Should we get Snow for his birthday? Where is he?
I'll be in the goblin quarters.
I know.
Well, I feel like he'd be awake by now.
Roll a percentile die.
I will roll my teeny little percentile. 15.
Okay. If you go searching for him, he is currently in his quarters, and he is grooming his very thin beard. His young man beard. Like a 16-year-old who just got a little facial hair.
It's coming of age.
Maybe a little weird.
Yeah.
Do we need it? Should we take a moment to take a potty break for everyone?
I mean, I don't need it.
I
Ben,
don't need to go either, but
I'm fine just hanging out until they get
Ben, have fun.
You go.
Enjoy your Japanese class.
Yeah, make sure Snot gets the head.
Not. Yeah.
Make sure specifically.
Those two things go together so well.
Yeah, make sure Ellen says specifically it's to Snot.
How else would you get?
On like a little note.
Yeah.
I like it. This thing will happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just take like a piece of paper and slap it to the back of the head so that it's also catching blood.
I will also say, Elwyn would notice as he's kind of trying to say whatever note he's writing to Snot, that where the blood landed on the deck is starting to sizzle a little bit,
I found that answer.
like burning the deck a little bit because it's fire beetle.
As you guys
It's not Jennifer. It's not his
are
fault.
Yeah.
and
And
begins to look towards the or I
See you later. Have a good one.
say
Garen, self-control. I say this to help and support you. Actually, I'll take it.
30, so.
he's so cute.
Red.
I could. What do you guys think? Do you think I could have a pet bear in real life?
Yeah.
What if we needed to get out?
Meadow knows what's up.
Anyone could have a pet bear. Also, giblets.
I like that one. That one's cute. The other one was alarming. That one's cute.
I made it more cute.
Yeah. You think he could have a pet bear?
I'm still too busy trying to figure out how those.
I'm not saying I'm going out in the wild and just take it home with me immediately. I'm obviously gonna like attempt to earn its trust. Yeah.
You know, there was a lady who actually saved a bear.
Yeah.
I
I think
from like a storm or something, and like she stayed with her, and then she came and brought her cubs.
So I'm following her.
That's gonna
And
be
so
me.
she like chills in the house and always like is in the area.
Teach the bear how to play piano. Teach the bear how to play piano.
I want to do that both.
Piano bear.
I
What?
Crows.
I want to
You
go.
need
See,
them, they'll
See, crows, I get. Bears, different.
Oh.
There, it has to be like a weird circumstance where you
Yeah.
you can't go out.
I would say there's like
Exactly.
a-
There's nothing normal I've ever done.
There's like a-
Weird circumstances are
I'd say there's like
my
a
bread and
2%
butter.
chance. There's like a 2% chance you find the perfect situation, and
I
that's
will.
generous.
And I will. Or I'll like raise a bear from birth.
You're gonna steal a bear from a
I'm
mother.
not gonna steal it. I'll be like an orphan. I only get orphan bears.
You're
I'll
gonna
be like,
kill the mother.
no, I'm not killing the mother.
Max is gonna die.
Oh, no. I'll be like the Bruce
There's
Wayne.
anything you want to
Bears.
say to Max, say it now. It's gonna die.
Just jump up.
Jack's a very silly person.
Yeah. No, I
That's
can.
what I'm on to say.
Giblets die.
Yeah, that's my.
All right.
What they're trying to
You
do.
go get that now. Everyone says everything they want to say.
Oh, wait.
I'll attempt to flip them.
My character's cool.
Okay, I was. Okay.
I want you to know that before you die.
Yeah.
There's not a drop. It's just.
Yeah, I could have a pet bear.
What are you looking at? Bears near me?
I would get a lot of.
They should become like a
I want to get what I'm looking for. I'll just. I mean,
Single bear.
I get a different team.
I mean, look.
Okay, yes, you.
That's for a different. That's for a different mood, Brad.
I don't like this conversation
You wouldn't
anymore.
see it half the year.
You try.
The bear?
Yeah,
So,
hibernation. Don't be sad.
Yeah, but then I could just be at the other.
thing.
Yeah.
And they are asleep the whole time.
You kind
Yeah,
of
but they're
stumble.
staying in their little place.
Well, I'm gonna stay in there with them. I'll go hibernate.
Look, man, they're just
I'll go hang out with them. I'll go visit them on the beach while you hibernates.
You go do that.
You're gonna hibernate forever.
Yeah. That doesn't sound so bad. I'd love to go hibernate for half a year.
And everybody.
Just hanging out and doing nothing.
You're gonna do it forever.
That sounds sweet. That's the dream life.
No, sorry.
Bye-bye.
It won't be life.
What about?
I'll
It was
finally.
I think I go.
Shift days.
Oh, mine?
She
It's great about it.
Oh, do you think I could have a pet bear
onto the
Like
ground.
in real life.
in real life?
Also a pillar.
It's been done before.
Covering the whole like,
Probably
circular.
He's asking a real question.
black or brown.
Pretty much. Sorry.
Because they're the night.
Just
Black would be best.
Yeah, black. Yeah, exactly.
And
They're just kind of
Elevator that's all.
I mean, scary big dogs, but at the end of the day,
Wait, like in
people have bears. It's,
Yeah.
they refer
Oh,
to
yeah,
it
no,
as
this
open
is
space and won't care.
Exactly.
And they need to be around humans.
Oh, it's
Exactly.
No.
I
I'm gonna go do
I
that.
can feel every time you turn to look at me, every time you say something that is
Terrible.
Because
Like, you need to raise it from.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go out.
Steal a bear.
I'm not stealing it.
He's
It's
just
I'm,
stealing
if there's a
baby bear.
orphan bear, I'll take it.
How do you know it's an orphan bear? You're
I'll
gonna
go
take
look
it
at
and it's months.
It's
It's months.
you should never, yeah, you should never approach like a
A baby
stray cub because there's a good chance that like the mother is watching.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure the mom isn't watching, and I'll make sure.
I'm gonna make sure the mom early tries it.
No, I'm not gonna kill her.
You're gonna have to.
No. It'll be like a bear in captivity that has a kid, and then the bear in captivity dies.
Figures.
And then I take that.
Floating.
Minute. Can't be done. This will be
I don't know. What about a fox? Do you think I can have a fox? Go get a fox.
You've already ordered a Tressa. Or is this in real life?
This is in real life.
Oh, okay.
Do you think I could have a pet bear if I raised it from birth?
But
Like, is it legal, or do
No,
I
no,
think
no.
that you're a
You think
mature
I'm
enough person?
No matter what I say, Jackie thinks I could. Jackie thinks the bear's gonna kill her. We've had this argument like a dozen times. I think I could.
Yeah.
That is something worry.
I think that I've seen people do amazing things with animals that they've raised from birth. Basically. Of course.
I can feel your gaze. Not even.
But you know, the best way to check is go volunteer at the zoo and play with some animals and see if they eat you alive or not. You know.
like.
All right.
He's gonna die.
Yes.
I want Giblet to look like this with the helmet.
Of what?
What are the words?
He's pretty.
The name's Bite Size. Giblet Bite Size.
The name's Bites. I like it. Very cool.
That's
We're
my
gonna get
animal.
snob.
I will find a black mask.
Snob.
Snob.
Is he like super?
What?
Blacksmith? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna waste all my money that I don't have.
As well as potential portals to all kinds of places.
I just want
Okay, so with
Get
this.
snob. Find snob.
So Sephi goes in, talks with Penny for a little bit. You wait for her to come back out and all that.
We find some
purpose.
Snob.
Yeah.
He's not.
It's birthday time.
It's my birthday time.
Okay.
Do we have like balloons and stuff?
Yeah, who's gonna have a
No, describe the sort of decorations the inverse would be capable of making as an artificer with the materials that he would have had available at his disposal. What does it look like, these decorations you've created?
If he needs a tip, you can just undecorate.
I was.
Find out this gold.
You're an alchemist.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not worth the gold, man. You're the useless type of alchemist.
Bears are not prohibited pets list.
You're in Arizona.
It's all no,
Exotic pets.
So,
He can't.
what do the decorations look like?
That's true.
So Inverse is kind of
Yeah.
low budget right now because he doesn't have any supplies, and so he's gonna use his magical tinkering feature
Okay.
to make rocks he picked up glow
Okay.
dim light for 5 feet in different colors,
Very nice.
Very.
and he's gonna hang them from the ceiling with strings.
Okay.
Very lights.
That works.
Very lights.
Okay, and is that on like the mid deck, the empty cargo hold deck? Is that where this party's going down?
Where's the best place? Wait, smart people's meet. Other people, where's the best place for a party?
The
Maybe
main
a
part
little
of the
bit.
deck. The big huge space.
Okay, above deck. I can't put the lights above deck.
Yeah, you can.
We have air buffet or hang up from the moon.
You can stream, or you
Okay,
can do
maybe
it
it's
from one
not first.
side. You can do it from one side. Oh my God, there's Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, I got more snacks. There should be 3 different kinds of Rice Krispie treats.
Chocolate drizzle, and rainbow.
We
Yeah.
got a rainbow.
What makes it rainbow?
It's gay. Okay, I can get a permit.
Anyways, you can hang it from like each side of the little cabins on top of the deck. You go straight across.
I can do this
two,
with
make
5
it a triangle.
Fine, bro.
5 rocks. Five
So-
rocks. So how about instead of stringing them, we put them on a pole and have like the rock on top, and that way we can put them like 5 different, you know.
Alright, so
You don't like it?
Is that what makes it rainbow?
Yeah.
yes.
It's just M&M's.
I thought it was gonna be fruit flavored Rice
That's
Krispie.
what I would have
That would be
And I
expected.
was so excited, but
Yeah.
no.
I get pretty
That would be like rainbow streaks and stuff.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
really
realize it would just be M&M.
Maybe if you don't want it, I'll take it.
I feel my snacks being judged. So, when we decide,
I'll allow
You were very talented.
We have 2 more.
I will say that I'm only going to stay till 7:30 tonight.
Yeah, we're wasting a lot of time.
I just want to toss that one out there in case it matters. Not that I don't mind this. Like I haven't got to hang out with you guys in a while, so I'm cool with all of this. I just want to make sure you guys know I'm leaving at 7:30.
I think we decided we're gonna put them in like instead of stringing them, we're gonna do like podium poles
Okay,
and have them like round.
nice. Like using like putting them on the tip of like a crossbow bolt
Yeah,
or something. Okay.
not even stabbing them in the ground.
Okay. Inverse. What is the decorations check? Is that a charisma check? Would it?
Performance,
I think
maybe?
I could use
Yeah.
whittling you down.
Let's do performance.
I mean, I can also say insight because, like, understanding how people work and like what would be the most visually appealing way.
Are you better at insight?
I am better.
I think it's insight.
Not good. Yeah.
Roll both. We'll take the average.
All right.
It's because it's a little bit. It's an artistic endeavor and not a humanistic endeavor, and
It's a little bit
sure,
of
we'll go with that.
My first
the
reflex
stuff you have to
out
think
of
about.
self-preservation.
Alright. Insight is +3. Performance is +0.
What plus?
So 11 for 14 for insight. I'm gonna use
So
an
what do you
8 for performance.
What are you trying to do?
And
Make
just
good
take
decoration.
check on decoration and location. Like,
22.
on how well he decorates.
Can
11
I
on
help?
average.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I can take that.
11 average.
Never mind, that's 17 and 14. So that
17 and 14. That's
15 and a half. We'll round up to 16.
thank you for the help.
I know my way around. I'm not if you want.
no, it's not 20 and a half. Isn't that 20 and a half?
No. Wait.
14 plus.
It was the average of the two.
Yeah, it can't be greater than either of the scores.
14 and 17 split the middle is 3 difference. So
Split.
Yeah,
My brain's tired.
you can add and divide by the number of integers as well.
Integers. Ooh, yeah, fancy.
Fancy.
very cool. All right. So with a 16, you do a very solid job. Do you call all the elves and goblins up, or just the goblins, or what do we do?
Everybody
Everyone?
Everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to make sure everyone's clear that this is a group endeavor and that we are all one.
Oh my god, we're the people putting on a pizza party to try and raise morale.
Yes, but instead of pizza, you have fried animal jerky of some kind and some.
Oh my god, yeah, we're doing a corporate pizza party.
Yeah.
You've got saltines and beef jerky though.
Yes, we have alcohol.
Because he brought.
Alcohol and
As a gift. It's not for effort. It's for the birthday.
I made drinks earlier though.
Yeah.
Did you not mayonnaise?
I can make mayonnaise for today.
I'm just
It's
checking.
a different thing. But
Did you? I'm just.
remember I used my brewer supplies and I got me rolled check.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
And I wrote pretty good on that.
So there are drinks and saltines and beef jerky. Because that's all the food you guys really have on ship.
We would have one job where we all got to have one drink on our break each time. Yeah.
So who wants a Shasta?
No, I was no. When I worked in a warehouse.
Oh, okay. I was here at student
Oh
life.
no, that'd be great.
So,
Student happy hour. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to go to happy hour.
Oh yeah.
So, is anyone you hand out snacks and drinks and things. You've decorated the deck.
Universe basically takes the position of a bartender in this whole party.
Okay. So at the one table that's on the deck with the two chairs, you kind of set up shop to hand out drinks from that. Okay.
And he's got proficiency in brewer supplies, so I assume he knows what he's doing and like he can do all the cool stuff.
Sure. Spinning bottles, you know.
Falls and breaks it.
You know.
That never happens.
Like cut myself on the glass.
Something. Anyway, so there's a bit of a shindig. It's like a breakfast party, with as much as it is. Breakfast birthday brunch. Let's see. The elves kind of stand kind of in a line, and like they'll be quietly eating their the snacks and drinking the drinks you give them, and then you guys have a procession of gifts. So Elwyn starts by handing the fire beetle head to Snoff. Here you go, Snot.
No.
Your man.
Next birthday.
Snob looks a little.
Persuasion score, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Charisma's pretty high.
So for a moment, Snoff seems a little confused, and then you see his eyes begin to glisten slightly. Okay, and then who's next in the procession of gifts?
I need to be last.
I'll go.
I did.
Hand him the wine bottle with like a little bow on it. Happy birthday, my dear Snoff, my dear boy.
Thank you.
I rustled his hair.
Appreciate it. Can I drink it? Wait, can I drink it?
Yeah.
He turns to was it Braun?
I think so.
Yeah, Braun's the biggest.
How old is he?
Drinks, right? He's man age.
Well, that's drinking age.
Not to be confused with mayonnaise. I can have this now, right?
Otherwise, I think child drinking is fine.
No.
Not like in game, just in general. Yeah, I think child drinking is good.
You should start preaching that at your job.
Yeah, I should. This is an official statement on
But
behalf
it's
of
too like
CGC.
No. For the record, yes, because we were live streaming, it's not true.
Sorry.
Someone bleep that out.
No one's gonna do that.
It's not an
How many
official
viewers do we
statement.
have?
What?
How many viewers do we
Probably
have?
0.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
Usually we get about one week we had like 20 or 30, and then you got on there and we had a 40 episode one, 40 views. We average about 13 to 20.
What can I say?
Which actually isn't too bad considering how junky I feel like anyways,
Yeah.
we're actually that's not fair because Max's art was really good and stuff. So that's
That's not an official statement.
Yeah,
It's
that-
just an
that
official
is
statement
not.
on me. I do actually.
Just reminds me of freaking college humor.
I was gonna say I think Dropout had an episode where they were like, you have to say something that will get bleeped. It was an official statement on behalf about.
It's
So
like-
I know. Yeah. What's up? I do remember that. Dude, you did not do it.
This is an official statement we have to Dropout Jimmy
No.
in college humor. Anyway.
We're gonna move forward from this now. Yes, Giblet.
Giblet wants to go next.
Okay,
Oh shit! I wanted to go next.
Giblet goes next. Is it Oliver?
No, it's this pillow from Goldman's, but he doesn't know it's Goldman's. So this is so you can sleep really well because you always do a good job at work, and I want to make sure that you're getting a well rest so you can do such an even better job because you're so amazing. Here you go.
And thank you so much. And he's like, he's not looking down to you much. You have to look up to him least of everyone on the ship except for Seki and Penny. So, yeah. Nah, it's okay. But yeah, thank you. Thanks so much. I try to keep trying to do good work. Soft.
So soft.
I'm not used to soft. Like I'm used to like straw and stuff. So I mean this is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like stuck in on my.
I'm gonna give him the crowbar.
So you want?
I'm gonna walk up with the crowbar. Just like hold my shaft and be like, here you go, big man. For you. It's a crowbar.
Well, thanks. I can find a lot of good ways to do. This is good.
That's what I'm saying.
Very practical.
Yes. Practical gifts, I think, are the
It's
best.
you know what I like. It's a tool that's a weapon. And that is like.
Exactly. See, I had it and I was like, I feel like this would have better use in someone else's hands. Someone who has always worked really hard for the crew, and we are celebrating him today.
That's really nice of you to say, you know?
Yes.
This is a great way to end my first week of work here. This is
Been a
awesome.
week. Yes, that's how it's been.
Yeah, and he does have a very, like, he's got small hands, but they're very meaty. So yeah, so when he takes it, it's like,
See, that's what I'm saying. Happy birthday.
thank you.
Inverse going.
You guys are so kind. I've never had a boss do like we could barely. This is just and Bronze over there looking like you guys like eating his crackers and beef jerky. So he's very approving of what you're doing for his little brother. So okay, who's next? Inverse is next.
Yeah. So I didn't have much, but I thought of practical tools that might be useful, and I hand him a hammer.
Oh, thanks. This will go well with the crow. They're like the perfect set. You know what they say? If you can't fix it with a hammer, get a crowbar.
Yes, exactly. And so I've had it for a long time, but I figured I'd give it to you because I don't know, you just seem like a great person. Thank you.
That's really kind of you to say.
I feel like he's gonna turn into Felix just by saying the hammer and it's just
We just put a tool
Why
wheel
am I
with a
fixing
crowbar and a hammer.
I like this a lot.
Half-Life.
Yeah.
Or when I put tools into the used slots in Fallout. Anyways,
Yeah.
So what do you have, Gold? Or did you already go?
I already.
You're
Yeah,
right.
okay, so it's me.
you've been here 12 hours.
Great, because ceremony takes an hour to cast.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. You're casting ceremony.
Okay.
Technically.
Remind me what that does.
I will be using the
Around
coming of
forward
age
watching
feature. and that is for the next 24 hours, whenever the target makes an ability check, it can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the ability check. A creature can benefit from this right only once. So basically, it's guidance, but a one-time use for 24 hours.
That's kind of fun. All right, so you start that at the beginning of the party, and
Yes,
while
absolutely.
everything's okay.
I don't want to be.
We also have to for an hour while they cast
I'm
ceremony.
like slowly.
And it's like
Like my goalie for singing.
We put a microphone and he's the
So like
DJ.
yeah.
so you all get your gifts, and there's just he was already feeling really positive, and then your kind of spell locks into place, and the arcane energies kind of settle over him, giving him this. Huh?
Divine.
It's
and-
paladins.
Was it paladins? Okay, so these which divinity? What's your
Oath of the Watchers, or what am I God?
yeah like
Well,
It's a good
it's
question.
that's it'd be Phil.
oh that's
Phil loves the ceremony.
He does love the ceremony.
Phil's like, this is great. When's the wedding? Like, that's not a wedding. He's like,
I don't know, but it should be like last like Micah.
Philippus.
I just call him Phil.
yeah. See, never mind. I'm gonna ignore that thought. But yeah, so the energies settle and lock in as this net of positivity kind of reinforces the already happy emotions that he's feeling. I just feel like we can do anything now. It's like, this is a big day. Oh, thank you all so much. I'm gonna like keep things really clean. I just wish there was more stuff to clean. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Well, you know
were
that
so-
bucket you just got was dripping like all over the floor. But today's your birthday, so don't worry about it.
It's fine.
But one of the,
Actually, it might
one
be
of the,
better to
Well,
try.
no.
if someone else wants to clean that.
And can I pull out Oliver? And can I be like, hey, since you're doing so well, I want to put you in charge of Oliver. That's like the highest thing that I could ever get. Yes.
Oh, I
You
don't know.
can take care of him. Just make sure he's clean.
I'm so glad we can
Okay.
finally honor our show.
This is
I'll be checking him out.
such a show. This is such a great honor. He's like got a pillow under one arm, a fire beetle's head. Oh,
All I'm saying is
hold on.
waiting.
I'll roll the scene.
If only he had Goldberg's third arm to hold a third
I
thing.
still
I
have
The-
You want
the body of
to
that.
Yes.
Okay.
So, he takes the fire beetle head, flips it upside down, and puts Oliver inside it like a bowl.
No.
Wait, isn't it like freshly cut like it's still oozing?
Yeah,
Isn't it gonna burn Oliver?
I'm just telling you what he did.
Will it burn Oliver?
Only if the secretions that are the fire beetle secretions, if they are still there. But
This is an actual.
roll a percentile die. We'll say there's
Oh my
20.
God.
There's been some time.
You're gonna cook
Roll
Oliver.
We'll say 20%.
Is Oliver?
53.
Okay.
Is Oliver edible?
No.
Oliver's
Yes.
still in his
Maybe
prime.
originally.
He is 99%.
Technically,
If we cook him.
it could be eaten. Yes.
I don't think any. It's been like 3 days. I think it's rotten.
Whether
No,
you
because we
would-
rolled. It is 99% still
Like,
good.
if we
Only
cook
That's right,
1%
we
decay.
did a roll.
If we cook
Ethereal
Oliver,
Campaign style.
he's probably fine.
You know,
Don't
if you
you dare
really want
touch
to preserve meat, we got like
We
Don't dare.
I mean, I
Don't
don't-
you dare touch it.
I don't really want to eat
fine with that.
Without one of
I'm
them.
just stating
Yeah,
fact.
It's considered delicacy, though.
It is considered a delicacy.
Oh yeah,
So I feel like he might be the biggest.
Yeah, just like souls are on some planes. Just munching on someone guy's, life force. Yeah,
It's quite a delicious meal.
with a nice can.
They're fine.
Yeah. They'll be fine.
So Oliver is now gently resting, and as a result of your roll, we'll say that all of the spicy part of the fire beetle dripped out already.
Yay.
There was enough time. So yeah,
Yay.
the deck is a mess from it, but
Can someone clean this up, please?
But not soft.
one of the elven workers in black leather armor will go and start
That's true.
cleaning up. Yeah.
Thank you. We should really get them name cards.
I think I had a picture somewhere here. But
Hello,
So
my name is-
Inverse is
Yeah, just
gonna
like wooden name tag or
pull out a piece of paper and ask
Oh,
for
man,
the
that's
name
cool.
and state of the certificate.
Okay.
You don't have to have it right now.
Okay.
Like, whenever one comes up, you can
I was like,
can
oh,
you tell
shit, I
me
can't read it.
because it's on the list.
So Braun, you go up to Braun and ask for the other birthdays. And Braun will say, there's Snuff, and then next brother up from him is Brogan, and next brother up from him is Halvar, and next brother up, my second in command and my oldest little brother is Thorn.
All right.
It's been, I'm really thankful for what you did for my brother here. He's really special, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for the work you do.
Well, and, we got lots of skills between us. So if you guys ever need more than just basic stuff, feel free to ask us. We're always looking for new opportunities to learn. We love it. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Before the day's over, can I arm wrestle Snob?
Oh yeah.
Birthday arm wrestle.
Present it to him. How would you present that to him?
Okay, listen. You're a man now.
I know. I'm totally. Yeah, I am.
You know what men do?
Not anymore.
He gets a really bashful, greenish blush to his face when you ask him, "Do you know what a man does?" I felt like I had to lean into that one a little bit. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I feel like he should.
Thank you.
I feel like he should have disadvantage for the blushing.
We wasn't trying to hide it. Actually, he should get advantage because it increased his adrenaline and.
Also, you're the system before.
Don't
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Seconds.
so we're gonna do arm wrestle. He gets advantage on a D4 from ceremony.
Not for any.
All right.
Help Giblet.
You wanna help me?
I'm trying to. How can I help you?
I don't know.
It needs telekinesis.
You could give her that ring or that amulet thing. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I
That doesn't exist.
turn as the
I think that
DM?
doesn't
Whoops.
exist anymore.
Right?
You guys.
It's his birthday.
With
Can I give Giblet advantage by
Campaign.
kind of showing Giblet how I've been cheating at doing arm wrestling?
I would never cheat. I wouldn't
I'll
listen
give
to
you
you. Giblet doesn't
I'm not
like
saying
you
it's
right
cheating.
now. You're giving Giblet pointers on arm wrestling?
That's good. How else can I help Giblet?
That's how it's been going, but he needs to represent.
Yeah, I
Would
could-
Mike Ale do it though?
You know?
What?
I don't think there is anything I can do then.
Okay. Okay.
The
What?
theme as in Star Wars.
What do we decide?
I can't think of anything I can do.
And I was taking his help. I don't like him right now, but I'm trying to be.
I was gonna
super
counter spell
I
hex.
was gonna.
So, all right. So with that, that's more of it.
Fighting
I
on the ship.
got
He said again.
The factions are beginning to form here.
I got
I'm summoning
22.
I'm summoning a horde of undead. So you clearly
Aw.
can't.
Highest on the D4 was a 4, but he only has a 12 otherwise, so that's a 16 total. With the,
I got a 3 and a 12
This is the
on my rolls.
why'd you have advantage?
Because we used my modifier.
What?
Wait,
My strength modifier.
No, I think 3 and 12 was the guidance dice, not advantage.
Oh, I had guidance.
It wasn't
Not
advantage.
It wasn't advantage.
Oh,
The
okay.
3
I
was
was
the
just saying
guidance
because you got a
dice.
4 on your.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But you got a 22 because you have a really big bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah. Okay, so 16. Oh, I'll get stronger. I'm gonna. It's only my first day of being a man. I'll keep growing. Braun will show me how to do this better.
We'll do it again.
I'll get better.
One day.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Can I check his
It was the day I was born.
First day of man.
Oh, I
It's just my first day being mad. Also, yeah, that phrase. Okay. So moving forward, so the birthday, any other birthday festivities that you would like to explore, or are we done?
Are there any games?
Would you all have created any games? You are the
No.
thrower of this party.
The wine bottle.
Actually, when Giblet does the arm wrestle with Snoff, all of the other Goblin boys will go and try and get the elves to arm wrestle.
Are
So
they all just arm
let's
wrestling?
all three of you roll d20s. So the three of us are going to be elves, and the three of you are going to be goblins. Elves only get a +1 on this. Goblins get a +3, 4.
Don't
on
worry,
this.
I always do.
We must get the bill.
Who am I rolling?
Since I haven't eaten the to-go cup of food, can I give it to Snob since it's his birthday, so you can have good food?
How old is that food now?
It's just from the night before.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You get a delicious food.
This is
And another round.
way better than this. This is so good.
That's why I said
How do you? Is it possible to make this like all the time?
I'll see if I can go get the recipe.
We might need a kitchen on this ship.
Wait, we don't
Oh,
have on the ship.
We don't have a kitchen.
You guys missed this part like 4 times.
You guys notice?
This is where I have failed you at the video because
There's
like
no fucking shit that other just eating breakfast.
No way.
all right.
I think eats anyway.
So
On the ship.
first, let's conclude the arm wrestling, and then we'll discuss the ship.
I got 19 and I don't know my bonus or even what
I
stat
said it was so you get a +4 for the goblins on strength. Versus
Oh,
my +2 for the elf, so they got a 17. So they will you win but barely. What did you roll? Okay, so 9.
You said +4?
Yeah,
8.
barely. So that is a really tight match. For whatever reason,
Can I roll with disadvantage?
no, it's the elf.
Yeah.
That's the nose.
The goblins still win.
I thought the.
Because you. Oh wait.
8.
Oh, because you rolled a 9 total.
Yeah.
I don't think the elves would give this one away to the goblins. They're usually a little more prideful, even though they seem to be.
This elf was like.
And what was your roll
I was supposed to roll
for one of the goblin boys?
13,
Okay.
17.
9 + 2. 11.
Okay. So goblin boys win 2 out of 3,
I'll take it.
and the one that doesn't is real close. Takes a little bit longer to resolve.
He's not a man yet.
Yeah.
He's the next to be a man.
Insert Mulan song here. Makes mad. Okay. So.
Could be wearing shorts.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, it has been mentioned by some people a few times that your lower cabin is all living quarters, only beds, and the goblins are actually theirs are like flip down versions of like cots that flip down off the wall in the elves. So you guys have the nice bunk corridors. The middle is basically a barrel of water and a barrel of beef jerky and saltines and an empty cargo hold, so you guys are welcome to put stuff in there if you want.
Alright.
And then the top deck that has a table that's at a height that Giblet can use. And then and one of the quarters at the top deck is Sephi's, and one of the quarters is Groth, and the 2 second mates. So
We should make.
I think it might be a good idea.
That should be their
We could probably
project.
get some.
We could make the goblins like actually build like
Do
into
they
a hard
have-
work.
We could probably get a lot of the stuff at the
And then get the
Including
elves to like.
Yeah. I think the Radiant Citadel is probably the best place to find it.
Once we get to the Radiant Citadel, we're gonna use my schematics that I'm gonna make.
Why are you?
Don't really
Oh, you're
hear
raising your hand.
I want to use sending.
sorry. Okay. Yeah.
I want to use sending to get the recipe from
trying to the point where it's like
the high priest.
Eldrin.
Yeah.
Sunstrike.
The recipe less than 30 words.
25.
25.
Probably.
Is
not.
the rest
Karen, I'm disappointed.
Give me the ingredients.
I will never
If
emotionally
you write
attack
that-
him.
Look at me.
No,
Just
Right
read
out.
something
my dad does the
ingredients.
same thing. I'll get something wrong and can't be like, oh,
I've never had to taste it before because I keep it.
I joke to my middle daughter, like, she'll say something and we'll be like, this is what we can take it to the homeschool office. It's like become a running gag. She'll just be kind of spouting off and not thinking, and so we'll use it as a playful thing. It's not a mean thing.
it's not a mean thing. It just reminded me of that.
Yeah. Sorry. Meadow, what else?
Any other questions?
I want to send and ask for the recipe in the shortest amount of words possible.
Okay. So, what words?
This is Gimlet. Your friend. Actually, your best friend.
Well,
The food you made last night was good. I'm at 15.
Yep.
What was the recipe for it? One more word?
You would never write from your character.
In 25 words.
Max.
Please.
This would be an example of scarcity, by the way, core drives wise.
Just go and get the recipe written down.
So,
Send to me.
hey, Gimlet! I heard you visited.
Your Honor.
That's not his voice.
Paper.
I'll send with Sephi next time she's around.
Did you say I heard you visited?
Galara
Then I'll send with Stephanie.
was ecstatic after learning about arm wrestling. Is arm wrestling one word? Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So sending accomplished. Okay, cool. So we have a series of brackets connected to arm wrestling. That's fun. Takes another 30 minutes. At which point, Penny and Sephi will emerge from Sephi's quarters. Sephi now has instead of her like breeches style and instead of her skirt style, she actually has a series of. It almost looks like.
You hit a sort of.
Is it? It's not plate mail. What is it?
I'm sorry, is she going to combat?
No. But you know, she's made of metal. But what's the armor that looks like a bunch of diamonds kind of together? It's not.
Scale mail.
Scale mail. Thank you. My brain was spacing.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. So it looks like scale mail, but very thin and very elegant. And so she's now attached this metallic, almost like evening gown-esque bottom.
The most outfit changes out of any of us. The rest of us wear the same outfit every single day.
Admittedly, hers are it's like magically snap on. I don't know. It's basically empty with two barrels.
Oh, I thought that was the bottom.
No, the bottom has 3 sections of cabins. Yours is about 40% of the bottom, and the other 2 are 25 or 30. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So Sephi comes out, and she actually has like now her hair is still metallic. She's got like wire hair, and she's got like that 20s roaring 20s like cap off to one side that women would wear. Do you know what I'm talking about? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So she comes out with that.
She's wearing like an evening gown, not like a flower dress.
It's the bottom of it looks like an evening gown. Her torso looks kind of the same. So she didn't that kind of looks like a normal like jackety type thing.
Yeah, so she's a bow tie.
Reduced to Adam.
I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember.
We'll say yes because that's kind of fun.
What?
So, but it's a very petite bow
She
tie.
does have a bow tie.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be too petite though, otherwise it looks too small. Ideally, your bow tie ends at the.
She's also this big. So.
Yeah, but ideally your bow tie ends at like your eyes.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
So
Good
bow
enough.
tie, whatever this cap is that I can't remember, that's not a fedora. And then the scale mail style evening gown thing. So they emerge as the arm wrestling and festivities end. Well, I hope you all are ready to set sail. Again, just don't destroy the ship, please. And I will catch up with you in a day or two, probably.
Don't forget my recipe.
Recipe?
Yeah.
I don't
What do you mean?
Sunshrider's gonna give you a recipe. Make sure I get it, please.
I will certainly try to remember that, my dear.
Thank you.
Things that are flying about.
Now, I think Penny and well,
Most likely control.
Penny, did you want
It
to
would be
stay
funny.
or did you? Oh,
Everyone
well,
is okay.
No.
I could stay if. Did you all want me to stay, or and did you want the incarnate to go with you? I want to stay where the incarnate is. Is the incarnate staying at the temple, or?
I know you wanted to potentially check out the Radiant Citadel, you know, get a fresh start and all that.
That's true. That's true. Yes. Yeah. That's you know what. That's a good. That's right. I did say that.
Yes, you did. It was all your idea too.
Okay. Well then, Sephi, is it okay if I? Oh, certainly, dear. Certainly.
I love a good solution.
You stay and have fun, and or you go on the ship with them, and
Like, where do you want to go?
I mean, you did that.
yeah. Well, you all have fun. I'm.
You too.
I will. We have done some wonderful talking, and you know it's been really good to catch up. Real good to catch up.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Bye. No.
Bye.
So y'all be careful now. Snoff, congratulations on your man day, and I will see you all soon enough.
Yeah, be safe, have fun.
Well, there's only 4 arrows.
Cool. So with that,
Yeah, you did like the
Roth will come up.
It would be having a
It's like arrows. I'd fucking
What is it?
I'd fucking
I think it'll be good for crew morale. I'll show you the schematics.
put instead of aquarium, put like a little playground. Like one of those like you know in IKEA they used to have the like playroom.
I
where
thought you were
would
talking
take-
about like at McDonald's.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I have some corrections to make, but
I'm sure you do. I might listen to them.
why do we need an aquarium?
I like fish.
Definitely.
I like
That's pretty funny.
You know, if
Okay, so you
I
see,
understand that'll be the last renovation. That's the lowest priority renovation.
if you consider, I'm going to I'm gonna draw lightly that we can
Okay,
erase.
thank you.
The game, the galaxy goes.
I'll show you afterwards.
So we're gonna move the kitchen
We don't need
to the aquarium, and then instead of having the kitchen there, the library, all of this space.
We don't need a bigger library.
So you
Seppi
get
has a library.
You
We
get-
have a library.
you get rid of the aquarium. You move the kitchen where the aquarium is planned, and you make all of this the library.
See, that means, Joe, that marine life is good for mental health.
I'm
I
not
want
concerned
studies.
with
I
that.
want to see your evidence.
I will show you if we ever go back to my homeworld.
Okay.
You know,
Sure, somewhere.
this doesn't come up often, but I'm something of a researcher myself, and I do think that the library will be. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Or so at an angle, like he's walking on here.
They do have a stage background. Just saying.
Garden.
Yeah, we can grow.
The garden is fun.
I think
Okay, I was thinking like food.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
definitely-
We could have one practical garden
So
and
that we
one
could-
food garden.
We could grow food so we don't have to eat
No, I wouldn't say
rations.
Well, I was thinking we just resupply everything we suffer.
Or we grow. You see, I will
If we
say,
grow, then we have very limited.
one benefit though for the aquarium though is that we could eat fish.
Yes,
I almost feel like I've guilt tripped you guys into this by mentioning it in the workshop.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't realize we didn't have a kitchen.
Again, that's on me.
Anyway,
Do we have like a you know how like gyms have like the big sticky out end at the front for
Oh,
Do we
yeah.
have one of those?
I want to
Sort of.
It's like a max head.
Yeah, like a
You don't have a massive you don't have like a pirate ship ramming capable.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I wasn't looking to ram. I was just wondering if we could have like the proud figurehead
yeah, like a
So-
mermaid.
or the full skeleton and skull.
I would say that you do not. The ship as is does not.
Use your backhand to hold on.
So, as a reminder, this ship has the feel. It's an airship, but it has a repossessed ship feel, right? Like you got it on auction situation. So very, very bones functional. So if you want that, that is certainly something you could try and arrange in game. But right now, they look very similar on both.
Yeah, we're gonna cut the arm off.
Yeah, so get this thing off of me.
Absolutely.
I'm trusting you not to chop my head.
But
Or in half.
But let's do it.
She just looks like there's a lot more. There's a lot of.
You can pinky promise. You weren't gonna chop my head.
I want to ball.
We are adding
And
the mod to
Yes.
Okay.
You guys, so are we good to set sail? You guys
Are they
good?
already?
hit it.
All right.
Could,
We're gonna go. We're gonna get moving.
You mean
not my head, the arm on my head.
All right, party's over, everybody. We're gonna get moving. Let's get it going. To do this. All right.
I need you to hold your hand so it's not too nervous, but also so it extends the arm.
This seems like a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
This seems like, I don't know if you noticed my left.
You
Actually,
cannot have my arm.
you haven't seen my left this far, but it's pretty bad. I'm worried that if I
You gotta hold.
It was a save.
Can't you reach?
no, definitely not.
Shatter is like 3d8 damage.
How much strength would it take to cut somebody's like a cut bone?
Well, it's more severing the magical connection.
If you want to make a
that could
nature
be
check,
easier or harder.
Okay.
or
Yes, the one.
based on what you said, make a nature check. Based on what you said, make an arcana check.
No, but I'm good at Arcana.
Intelligence is better.
Can I make like an arm? It's my body, so can I make some kind of like
Yeah,
You got a 3, 23, 20,
Just 20.
20. Okay.
Let me check.
Can
9.
I make like an Arcana check to
I spent 10 minutes
knowing?
knowing this guy.
I mean, I
Sure.
might be able to. We don't know actually.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Like knowing.
18.
Intelligence, but better.
Everybody else takes.
I got.
It is, you make a good point. Medicine is a better roll than
Okay.
nature. Is that a better roll for you?
No.
Okay, that's so 20,
I can roll
18
medicine.
Arcana.
16.
Okay.
I can roll
And
medicine.
your Arcana or medicine?
I have a good medicine.
Okay.
I'll take a good medicine.
Yeah.
The adventure dude.
As you all are kind of group thinking what the best way to do this is, you all are kind of, everyone's kind of, this is one of those group think moments. So,
My sword is already summoned. I'm ready to go.
I got a 16 on medicine.
okay.
Yeah.
Man, look
All
at
right.
this.
So, Oz is like, bones.
I like
Yeah. Knifey toward bone. Good. Really good.
Okay, I think Oz
Like,
thinks a little bit smarter than that.
I know. Sorry. Oz goes, well, I know that if you slice a clavicle with a sharp enough blade, it cleaves right through.
At a
And if
90-degree angle.
Yeah.
Perpendicular to the bow.
Just not like really annoying.
It's like CSI language, like in the bludgeoning force that strikes in
I go to
various
my lecture
bones
for
and
weapon
shatters.
Okay.
So you get the sense that it is very possible to cleave through bone
directly after.
usually.
But do I think I would have
Like that's why I should.
To cleave or to hold his hand.
In case anything
All
happens.
they asked you to do is hold his hand.
He asked if I thought I could cut the arm.
You don't think you think it would, your strength isn't super up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I have negative strength modifier.
Yeah. You're like, the right person should be able to do this. You're like, I can find the right angle. With Arcana,
You think I'm gonna
for the 16, so Max, for your 16, the Duke would consider that arcane energies may have an influence here. And yours was what was your total?
18.
So
I do have Dispel Magic.
Oh yeah, I do
You
too.
could
But
dispel
that's
it.
not is it magic at this point?
Feels pretty magic.
I feel like it. I
You
feel like.
also
I feel like an undead skeleton is pretty
I
magic.
still think we
Well,
got.
I feel
Wait,
like
wait,
it's more.
Looks like undo your entire existence.
I feel like
If
it's
you
become
focus
like
it
a.
just
I
on
feel
the
like it's
one
become.
arm.
I
No,
just
I
thought
feel like
about
it's
something.
become
very
like a
What if
symbiotic
it's the
relationship.
arm, but it's still attached to
Is
you?
it
It's just like a
like-
dead limb.
So it's
Well,
like a
then
part
you
of his
put it
body.
up.
It's not like
I
something
feel
We
like
can
it's
still
like a
put it up.
symbiotic
It's not like what?
relationship.
something he's attuned to, right?
Right.
Okay.
It's like a
so-
symbiotic. I would assume it's like a.
I don't think the spell magic is the.
No, I don't think it would work. I think you
Can I roll
literally
a
have to
check?
chop
Because
it
it's
off.
a part of his
Magic
body.
word.
I think you give like.
I think you
Uh,
have to chop it off.
Yeah, it's a
Some
part
sort
of
of
his
arcana
body.
thing.
Yeah.
so we'll just keep your 18.
All right.
You think Dispel Magic could affect any arcane energies that are helping it stay attached
Never mind.
at sufficient strength.
Or to dilly dally.
And then there was a medicine check.
Yeah.
And so with a medicine check, you're thinking, the best place to chop it is right at the joint.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna chop it, do it where it connects,
Okay.
because that's the softest part.
I can use my
Don't
alchemy.
stretch the goal.
I can use my alchemy jug and make a flask of acid and we could.
Melt
But-
it.
It still wants the original arm.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to keep it? Darn, I wanted it still.
No, you can't have my arm. You're probably gonna throw it away, but no, you can't have it.
Kennedy,
You gotta
I mean, yeah. So
That's great.
Can we try this dispel magic thing first, just in case?
Okay, I'll hold it down and I'll have like cure wounds on standby.
Real quick, when the arm was attached in the traditional way you originally designed it, how did that get there? Is it in your character sheet? I'm forgetting.
I just gotta put it on. I can choose to take it on and off whenever I want.
Remind me how you got that ability as a character.
It's because my skeleton racial ability.
He's a skeleton.
I'm a skeleton.
He's
Okay.
a skeleton, by the way.
fun
If you didn't
fact.
know, fun fact, Golem is a skeleton.
Fun worm fact.
Fun skeleton facts.
It's a worm. It's a worm fact.
It's a rock.
Rock fact.
Fun rock fact, Golem is in fact
I was just trying to make sure. I couldn't remember if it was because of your patron or something.
No, I can read like the exact wording if you're.
Because it's just from the racial ability, right?
Yeah.
It's like how tieflings
And-
can see in the dark.
And a skeleton would get that way because they were
No, I can do a
somebody
little extra
brought them
damage to
back,
someone
right?
else.
So it would be based sort of on the original
Yeah, just
raised dead or whatever, or necromancy, right?
yeah. It says as an action you can remove one of your arms or one of your hands.
I just realized whenever we need a skeleton arm, I feel like.
You're gonna need a skeleton
I
arm.
mean,
It's casting components.
Like I want to whack somebody.
Let's go.
So,
anyway, so.
and the question. Okay, so what was the question again? Well, do you guys wanted to try the dispel magic?
Yeah,
That's what-
I'd like to, before we go chop.
I think we
you
I
cast
thought you
dispel
were
magic,
I was asking one of the.
either one.
and what level?
Him down.
I would be casting it in the first. I can't cast it
And what
anymore.
if I tackle him?
All right.
We need approximate spells.
Yeah, because I'm a warlock, so all my spells are fifth level.
If
I'll
you
go ankle biter.
do this minute, I might be able to just try it off without having
What if you just fall into like a little pile of bones, though?
Well,
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Well, actually, can I just if he
I'll
dies?
reform like
If
the Mario.
cells.
I was gonna say, if he dies, can I use Dance Macabre to
Alright,
bring back his
alright.
little like skills and pet?
Oh my god. yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
And I can. Oh wait, no.
Wouldn't that be kind of fun though?
I'm not a breaker. I can control dead, and you can like create more.
I mean,
And I can move them around.
that is true.
I don't like to.
As soon as I can use Dance Macabre, and I could. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I used to have someone on that, but Dance Macabre's better, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I mean,
summon undead.
I
you
just
need corpses.
stamped one into existence. Dance
Oh
Macabre.
yeah,
I need
dance
corpses.
macabre eating corpses. So
Yeah.
which one's better in this situation?
Well, I also have what else? I have a.
You have create corpse.
No, I have another. I have Spirit of Death though, so I can.
Sorry.
I don't want to make the mistake.
Okay, so you want me
Roll
to.
with disadvantage.
What are you doing?
4.
You're arm wrestling it.
I'm arm wrestling it as the last goodbye.
Alright.
I got
Alright.
Go.
Go ahead and cast.
Well, they're arm wrestling.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Yeah, I win.
slam my head into the table.
Okay.
Stop holding my hand.
He said draw where you are.
So you make a roll.
No, wait, what I just give you a
That's
roll.
Just,
The,
isn't it a yeah?
well, I guess it depends. Is
It's
it,
10. The DC is 10 plus the original spell level.
Is it? Oh, it's higher than fit.
I didn't.
Because if it's fit, it's fifth or
automatically
lower, it
ends
automatically
fifth or higher.
succeeds.
Perfect.
Or fifth or lower, yeah. That'd be crazy.
I was gonna say I'm
I just
fine.
cast
with
it first level and
Um,
immediately end all effects. It'd be funny.
Oh, right. Okay. This is where I'm struggling because if it was Philippus who did it, who created you, it would be his arcane abilities that created it. So I was trying to
Free
determine.
Undead is a level
what-
3 spell, so if that's
But-
Well, I rolled 20.
But he's not just an evil skeleton either.
I'm French.
I rolled
He's
20. I rolled 20 on.
So it would have to have been cast at a level 10.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he'd have to be like, casting a god level ability, which I guess Philippus probably could, but would he need to make a?
No, yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're good. Okay,
Waste
fine.
that magic.
What can I say?
Oh.
Roll a percentile die.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Now you're gonna get Goldman in trouble.
That was 85.
Um. So the arm falls off. Falls off.
So does his head.
Can Giblet grab it as
Yes.
soon as it falls off?
Goldman's max HP decreases by 15 hit points.
He's already so low.
Oh yeah, get your little yeah.
Permanently.
What?
Big.
Does he look the same?
No, he's got one less arm.
He's got a little osteoporosis.
I mean, but from my perspective, I'm happy because I did it.
Yeah, you don't know. He feels a draining of some of the magical energies that make him who he is.
It's spell magic up until it doesn't exist anymore. But we don't know that.
I was like, that's why I was trying to think through it. Like how I had to think through like how did he become a skeleton in this moment mattered a lot, because if this thing was part of the core of who he was and not treated as a separate object, then it could be really dicey. So it was kind of this because she rolled, yeah. So it's a hard thing for it was a hard thing for me to kind of work through. So.
I don't know. I'd say it was a separate object though, because I have my new arm. Because when I get a new arm attached, the other one disintegrates.
But this was a
Special case.
you manufactured a non-skeletal arm and infused it with different arcane energies when you made that. So that arm might be considered separate versus the one on the back of your head. So I am gonna miss the visual of you having like this 80s style ponytail. So, but your
You can try
max.
putting it back.
So permanently 15 hit points. That's okay, cool.
I
Yeah.
got the arm.
Just think if she had rolled even lower, because the difference between what was left on the percentile die is where I got that. So in that case, rolling high was a.
I could have killed him.
Goldman.
Can you imagine if I cast this spell magic and just die?
That would be hilarious.
It was a possibility,
I would've-
a very low possibility, but a
Me as a
possibility.
player, I would have been devastated.
I was actively going, does he have a soul and does it turn into a crystal? Like I was thinking through these things right now.
Still.
You are?
What?
He's
No,
at
it's-
I'm at
60 now.
60 now.
Okay.
That's my max. I was at 70.
We had a 1 in 4 chance to get together.
You really did.
Yeah, I could have
Something.
killed Goldman.
His soul would have done something different.
I as a player would have been really upset.
I was freaking out for a moment. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, no, I would
But,
have been,
okay.
I would have been actually upset if that had happened.
Yes, that would have been a very different thing.
No.
So,
I'm fine.
the airship is moving. Goldman is free of his arm. I think Inverse or Giblet was flopping it around.
I got it.
You
Okay,
caught it.
Giblet.
Immediately right after he said it, I said, "Can I take it?"
Yeah. So Giblet now has the arm.
I feel like you owe me. I feel like you owe me another thing right now.
Violence.
Come here. Can I have my arm?
Give it.
Oh, you don't know that I know that the amulet's not there. Can I have the ambulance?
Later.
No, no.
I don't think so.
I
I'll wait till after the animal
Can I-
rendered.
can I just see you flip it? I want to see the back of it.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm also thinking about
It's a disguise. I can alter the disguise.
I forgot.
And there's no time limit on the
There's no time limit. Yeah.
because it's the hat.
So what happens when the hour runs out? Do you just like
Just
quickly recast it?
Yeah, just
Like does it flicker for a few seconds every hour?
Yeah.
every hour might like flicker for a second, then go back.
I have a passive perception of 17, but I have noticed something like this
You
happening.
say the
It's investigation.
Is he?
It's-
Well, investigation is to determine if
Yeah.
it's an illusion.
Oh, well, I don't know. It might just flicker. That might be magical properties. You don't know.
You can like telepathically speak and be like, you know, no.
And my investigation is even higher.
We will wait and see if there's something in game that allows you to make that.
I won't make the check unless
What are you
it's
planning?
reasonable.
Can I telepathically communicate back to you?
No.
Or is it just you?
Great, you get going.
I just have to hear your
It's
voice.
approximate. Like, I told her I
Unless I
checked.
use, unless I use like the text
We
box,
only
like.
I only did 10 minutes, so we're good right now.
Oh, are we? Oh, okay.
Well, I wanted like rough it.
Send another question. and be like, are you
I said
keeping this on
7:30.
indefinitely then?
So the airship starts floating away as Giblet waves the
Giblet's never
skeletal
noticed
arm
that.
around.
Giblet and I'll just telepath.
Are you rickrolling this one? You're never gonna give it up?
I'm never gonna give it up.
You're never gonna set it down?
No.
I'm gonna send another message and be like, can I borrow it sometime?
He has.
So,
Maybe.
If he fails, it's not back when he
Can you just say maybe out loud when nobody else has said anything?
This is
Austin's doing it telepathically.
that works.
If he fails, gets knocked
The
back, is
the arm changes color to
the first two don't happen.
actually what would happen here?
Is the arm an entity?
I mean, now it's just a.
Before it had a slightly blue tint to it, and now it is just it kind of falls into the background as a
no longer
mundane object.
Oh.
Yeah, just as a flavor.
It's just an object now. It's just some bones.
Just bones.
Well,
If
let's
I
can
did
I
it,
use
how would
can I
you
use
get
Delta Com on
You certainly can.
just have it animated?
Or things from
Yeah. How long does Dance Macabre work?
I think because I can only cast it at the pinball, I think it's an hour. I want to say.
All right. So you have and do you have to tell it
I
instruction?
can.
I'm trying to remember the details.
I can. I don't have to. Otherwise, it find it.
Press the kill on legend. That's how it-
I just kind of. Let's see. If I can decide whether it's zombie or skeleton.
I don't think you get to decide in this case.
Yeah. I
I
can mentally command the creature, issuing a command, receives the command.
See what happens if you don't command it.
It doesn't do it. Oh, if you issue no commands, the creature is doing nothing except defend itself against hostile creatures. So yeah, it'll just kind of.
So it's sitting there. It's like bouncing around, like looking at everybody, like in defensive
I
mode.
didn't use Dotcom, but I do think it'd be funny.
Okay, so the airship is continuing to fly off into the ether. As before you travel further away from the temple, you leave the patrols of Celestials and I think it was Naga flying around the temple in their various forms. And as you continue to fly through the ethereal, you see those same kind of moments of at the corner of your vision. Or at the edge of your vision, things popping in and out of existence, small flashes of light that happen every now and then, like little sparks in the distance, almost like the twinkling of stars, but not quite. And as you float on, and you head toward the Radiant Citadel, floating into the light gray sky. Yeah. With one last thing, can we have? Let's have Braden roll percentile die for me.
What now? Hey, we can be proud.
Start next session of combat.
Okay. Yeah. So as you roll off into the ether, you travel for about 7-8 hours before you come upon 3 ships, 2 small and 1 medium-sized ship flying through the sky, and the 2 small ones.
And you know the pizza and the Santa Maria.
The 2 small ones appear to be having some sort of conflict with the medium-sized one, and from a distance you can see. You can see some sort of harpoon being shot from the 2 small ships toward the larger ship, as if trying to board. As you're probably a couple. How far would you be? We'll say at this point, from a distance, you see someone jump on one of these harpoon ropes that have been attached, like it's a zip line sliding across. Anyone with really good sight? I'm trying to remember.
Not anymore.
Good what?
I mean, I got actually.
What's your
I've
site?
got decent
16. Passive.
What's your site?
It would be perception based. Sorry. Yeah.
17.
Passive perception, but
Yeah, I don't see shit.
And does and no? I think we established. Did we have a looking glass? Did Groth have one you guys could borrow? Okay, so if as you look through, so whoever would be looking through so it would be inverse.
I just put my goggles and zoom in.
Okay, sure. As you zoom in, you see that there are a couple creatures flying across the zip line.
Also,
And so a variety, like you see one of these slots, blades, slots. What are they? What do you?
Bored.
Forward. Frog.
Is it? I don't think that's
They look like frogs.
Slady or slotty is what I
always
used to
said
them being called. Slad.
I've always said
Slod. So anyways, so you see, I'll go look up the pronunciation. There's 3 different possibilities. You see at least 2 of these creatures sliding down that zip line to board the medium-sized ship. And I will do my best to have multiple airships for combat next session.
Really quick.
Yeah.
What do the attacking airship or ships look like?